Final Fantasy 14. Let's fucking go! Welcome to Final Fantasy 14 Online. Oi. Alright, lass. You're moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. That'll be the Aether, I reckon. Some are more prone to sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. The Moogles! Feeling better, Koopa? Aha! You can see us. Had a feeling you could, Koopa. We're Moogles, and we live in these woods. Normal folk can't see us or hear us, which makes you special, Koopa. And seeing how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. The wood's been restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you chanced to witness anything suspicious, Koopa? But of course you haven't. You've only just arrived. Well, there's nothing more for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Koopa. Yep, they drink your wine, bro. No more. Yeah, he chug. Gardenia's still a fair way off, in case you're wondering. Seeing you're awake, how's about you keep me company until we get there? Them young'uns don't care much for conversation, see? Bernadotte's the name, and peddling's my trade. As for yourself, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them adventurers, am I wrong? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean, ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. What's that you first attracted to it? Power. Power. As in their power to do good, like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that, eh? I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, and that's for sure. You'll never be a short chance to polish your warcraft in the adventuring business. When you arrive in town, you'd best enroll at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild, neither. Gardenia's home to a few, so you fancy learning how to fight with a bow and polearm, or even spells, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Halt! Go no further! What's this then? Ah! What's going on? A skirmish has broken out up ahead with the Ixel. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Bloody hells. We shall hold them here. Try to break clear. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Eeks to send us a welcome party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends, so you just take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gardenia? I'm gonna say no. I did play the demo. Thought not, but I'll wager there's been some changes since your last visit. Allow a journey what the fuck is that word? Itinerant to teach you a few things about your destination ahead. The city of Gardenia lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest lush forest in all of Eorza. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that not since the Calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a herd of new nasties to move in and give the Ixil unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids have become a daily occurrence. At long last. Behold, Gardenia, the forest nation blessed by the elementals. Black Shroud, the ancient forest close to the heart of Eorza. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gardenia. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not foretell the coming of the Seventh Umbral Era. However, the goddess Nafika is never one to forsake her children. Today she welcomes another brave soul. One who may yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm. And here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the markets to deliver my wares, then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by the way of thanks to keeping me company. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? Well, here's an idea. Become a sort of storied personage I can brag about having met and I'll consider a square. Okay, bye. Bye-bye. May the matron take her bosom that she never want. And in her heart sow serenity, purity, and sanctity. Final Fantasy 14. Let's fucking go, baby! Yeah. You there. Yes, you. Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. I am Bertinant, a wood whaler of Gardenia. It is my duty to protect our nation from enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove to be her friends. Let's see what you are. Welcome to Gardenia, a vibrant forest nation called to the bosom of nature. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. Mouse and keyboard. Follow the instructions. Blah blah blah. Hey. No, I don't need that. Yes. All the tutorial shit. To be recognized as an adventurer, the city-state of Gardenia, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Another green adventurer, I presume? I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gardenia unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known in the Carolyn Canopy. That is the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. The Carolyn Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother Mune within and she will take your hand. Yeah, so I did play the demo. Well, some of it. And stuff, so I'm a little bit familiar to how it starts, at least. Well, what do we have here? A wide-eyed, wandering young adventurer. Come to put your name down in the guild, I assume. Welcome. Mune is my name, or Mother Mune is most call me, and the Carolyn Canopy is my place. As the head of Adventurer Guild in Gardenia, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gardenia. A fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eye, all may seem well within our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixel and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble compounding by the ever-persistent threat of the Garlean Empire to the north. And that's to say nothing of the calamity. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak as if you were there. Forgive me, 5 years past, the Oris is well nigh laid to waste when the dread worm emerged from within the lesser moon Dalamud, and rained fire upon the realm. It is this which people call the calamity. Scarcely a square maim in the 12's wood was spared of the devastation. Yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I am well aware of how improbable it must sound to an outsider, but it is improbable. But it's also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet, amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorza was saved from a certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked life and limb for the sake of the realm. And yet, whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to recall their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst the blinding glare. And thus, these adventurers have become known as the Warriors of Light. Ahem. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask you become another Warrior of Light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gardenia. Great or small, every contribution counts. I trust you will play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Use a quill. Squall your name right there. Oh, and I would appreciate it if you used your real name. There's a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. Laura Games, You're quite sure this isn't an amusing alias? Very well, from this moment forward you are a registered adventurer of Gardenia, nation blessed by the elementals and bounty of the 12 woods. The guild expects great things from you. Look at what just arrived, another godsend adventure. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very solve of the Gardenia needs. The elder Seedseers. The elder Seedseer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not, lest you forget it's our sworn duty to uphold peace. I am the blame of an outsider I mistrust upon themselves. You, adventurer, mind you not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm into the seventh hell. Ahem. Pay that outburst no mind. He meant only to console you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the 12 woods of late, you see, and the wood whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As often as the way footfolk live in isolation, Gardenians won't mistrust things they do not well know, your good self included. Fear not, however. Given a catalogue of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals shall surely warm up to you. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gardenia. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, it may depend on old Mother Mune to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. Yay! Hey, level 2. Mune, proprietress of the Caroline Company, wants to perform 3 tasks that will help you learn the fundamentals of adventuring. Let us begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you are a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure that you have a firm grasp on the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte. This massive crystal stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Caroline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of an ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you need to do is touch the surface. A member of the Wood Whalers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, you are to visit the Conjurer's Guild. There's no better place to learn the arts of conjury. Speak with Metal, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would ask to have you visit the market of the heart of Old Gardenia's commercial district. There you will find weapons, armor, and the various items that adventurers might need in her travels. There is, however, more to the market than buying and selling goods. Speak with Paramasut Tre, and listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, so be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not long ago. You have your tasks, Alora. May Nafika guide your path. Oh, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizen in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance, but to prove your worth and build your reputation in time, folks will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of import. I also suggest that you lend an ear to Smith here in the Canopy. The Smiths are a trusted representative of the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable resource for advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. Hang. Let's go. Time to finish the tutorial stuff. Bernadette! Bernadette is searching for an adventure, eager to prove their mettle. You only come to Gardenia, are you, in search of some fame and fortune, perhaps? If you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak with Cantaloupe at the God's Quiver. You can find him standing vigil before the Archers Guild. The creatures of the 12 Woods have been behaving most unnaturally of late, and it has fallen to the God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. For this reason, they seek adventurers to supplement their ranks. I am certain your offer of aid would be well received. Alright, let's touch the crystal. I attuned to the aetherite. Greetings, adventurer. I see you're faithfully following Mother Mune's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nicia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the aetherite. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport are the most common transportation spells. Make direct use of the aetherites and their connections to the flow of aether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name wish to seek out and attune themselves to each one. Truly, few things in this world are as useful to an intrepid adventurer. But you need not locate them all at once before rushing into the wilds. I suggest you start with the aetherites found here in Gardenia. You should wish to learn more about the aetherite or transportation magic. I am here to answer your questions. Return learned. You attune with the aetherite. You are now able to use the return spell. And there's another shard over here that we can attune to. Hey, you now have access to the internet at the Archers Guild. Hello, Candelope, how are you? Bernadette sent you to me. Well, inexperienced or not, if you wish to prove your worth to the people of Gardenia, you are right to come. You do wish to prove yourself, do you not? Yeah. Cancelope of the Gods Quiver is testing adventurers by sending them to slay forest fungers. Ordinarily, the forest fungers that inhabit the Central Shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, we have received reports of vast clouds of certain of the creature's spores that have rendered parts of the 12 Woods impassable and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the fungar's population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it ever more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Though this is indeed troubling development, the God's Quiver has more pressing concerns that can ill afford to waste time fighting fungars. If you wish to prove yourself, go to the Central Shroud and exterminate 6 of the pest. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. From boss of the Archers Guild wishes to deliver a sealed message to the markets. Hail, adventurer. Might you have a moment? I'm in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver a missive to Parnell. You can find her in the shaded bower in the midst of the market. Why would I not simply go and seek with her myself? Well, as I'm sure you've observed, the Gardenians have a tendency to be rather, in person, they can be, well, little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent. I simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the market. Please, it's a favor from one adventurer to another. I have a letter for you, Parnell. Greetings, madam. Might you be looking to secure the services of a retainer? No, I'm here to give you a letter. What's this? A missive from boss, you say? Whatever could it be about? Let me see. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the market. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. Why could she not ask the question in person? I sense the adventurers from beyond our borders have Gardenia somewhat difficult to deal with. We are truly so devoid of warmth. If we must mistrust outsiders, it's only because so many of them have brought chaos to the 12 Woods. And such sins as theirs are not to be soon forgotten. Yet I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Then we have Père. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Père, the master of the markets? You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant is not for naught, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If on the other hand you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might consider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mune's handiwork, and more specifically her baking. Don't look so surprised, lads. I smelled that eel pie of yours a mile away. Hand it over. That flaky crust. Just divine. Very well. I'm a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this once. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you best prepared with a quality set of armor and weapons. Such goods are the province of the rosewood stalls directly south of here. You'll be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gardenia are exceedingly particular when it comes to the craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it's potions and paraphernalia seek, head north to the ebony stalls. The shelves there lavishly stocked widely traveled Ulzan merchants, and may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad of wares that I scarce knew existed. Do you follow me thus far? The first step to any purchase is to select the stall that meets your needs. Then may you concern yourself with the price and profit. There's little more I can teach you with mere words. Go pursue the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There's no substitute for first-hand experience after all, and I'm very wary of talking unless you have another eel pie. Readjusting the page. The master of the market, Paramount, is willing to permit an adventurer to assist him in fulfilling an order from the Lancers Guild. I take it my previous explanation did not suffice to state your curiosity. Very well. If you wish to know more about the markets, I shall give you a practical education free of charge. As master of the markets, I entertain many requests. This order from the whalers, for example, but I delegate their fulfillment to my heirlings that I might tend to such tasks alone. I am capable of performing. Sorry about that. For your personal betterment, I shall delegate the fulfillment of this particular request to you. I bid you search the stalls for bone spearhead, pot of beeswax oil, length of bramblebeard rope, and deliver them to Singold of the Lancers Guild. There is much more to be found in these stalls if you have the dedication to seek it out and coin to procure it. However, as my representative, you need only offer my name as payment. None will deny me. In fact, many will be all too eager to part with their wares, so numerous there are debts I am owed. A fine proposition, is it not? I am spared of a simple task. You get to gain priceless mercantile experience. Why, I should rightly charge you for such an opportunity, but worry not. I'm a man of my word, and the terms stand. Deliver the goods to Sellingold, and she may even see it fit to reward you. Welcome, welcome. At the behest of good old Master Paramount Trey, you say. To what do we owe the pleasure of your company today, milady? May I take this opportunity to say that it's an honor and a privilege to serve you. But you must have your beeswax oil without delay. Yes, yes, feel free to take as much as you require. And you will of course inform Master Paramount Trey that I was only too happy to accommodate his needs, yes? Sorry, lass, we ain't open yet. Oh, 1-0 Paramount Trays? Well, and was it you said you wanted a bone spearhead? Yeah, take it. Tell that bastard we're square. You got discerning eyes, miss. The craftsmanship's truly something, ain't it? Perfect for securing any manner of paramount trait. Gods, if I never hear that bloody name again, it'll be too soon. And here I was thinking I might make a kill today. Here, take the damn bramble or you bug off. Okay. Yes, I have the things for you. So soon. I'm impressed. I placed my order in a short time ago. Yet here are all the items I requested. Truly, Master Paramount is every bit as resourceful as they say. You were fortunate to work under such a man. You would do well to mold yourself in his image if you have any aspirations as a merchant. Awesome. Time to go to the Conjurer's Guild.